Hello again. Going to start a brand new painting today, so I'm pretty excited about it. Let me kind of tell you what I've got going on here real quick. I've got another one of my MDF boards. This again is going to be an 18 by 36, and I've gone ahead and coated it. These MDF boards, I do have a video on it, on how I prep an MDF board. I buy these MDF boards from Lowe's or Home Depot. Buy them in really large sheets, like 8 or 9 foot long sheets, and you can have them cut these down for you to several sizes of your choice. So that's exactly what I did. However, I did come back and I did put an interior house paint. This gray tone right here that I'm using as my ground color is actually just an interior paint. I bought a big can of it. It's an acrylic polymer latex based paint that has an antimicrobial or anti-mildew agent. So I go ahead and treat the front, the back, the sides, because obviously wood is susceptible to the elements, susceptible to those molds and mildews. So we want to try to protect that the best we can. And then I just go through and sand it down. So this is really nice and smooth now and ready to go. So as I said, we'll be starting a new painting here. I'm looking at, I want to do another, well, I want to do like, let's call it a pirate ship painting. I've been kind of into ships here recently. I kind of phase in and out of doing boats and ships, and I'm kind of in that groove where I just enjoy doing them right now. So I wanted to get another one of those done. So we'll have a bit of a cove here, or a lagoon. We'll have our ship. It's going to be a very dark painting, a lot of atmosphere, a lot of fog, and just subtle darkness. So should be a fun, interesting painting. So I'm pretty excited to get going. Let me kind of tell you what I'm going to start with. We're going to start with laying an acrylic underpainting, and then on top of that, later on, I'm going to finish it off with oil. In an earlier video I did, I painted, you may remember, it was Rock Cliff Voyage, or Rock Cliff Ship, and I had some requests on, I wish you would have shown us underpainting the acrylic. And so when I did that painting, I wanted to kind of speed things up, and so I got most of the underpainting on the acrylic all completed, and then just kind of presented the video starting with my oils. This time I think I'll just fast forward really quickly, get this underpainting painted in really fast on this video, and then we'll switch palettes from our acrylic to our oil palettes, and we'll be ready to go. So without further ado, let's get started. So I want to talk about what I've done up to this point now. I apologize I wasn't able to get the entire ship painted in on video because my battery died, so that wasn't captured, but I went ahead and kind of got that to a point of completion with the acrylics. So everything now has been completed in acrylic, and I will be now switching to my oil palette. But one comment I wanted to make, and I often like to do this when I paint in distance, such as these two large boulders here. I'm likely not going to add much oil paint to those. What I like about acrylic, which can also be a challenge too in some respects, but in this case, acrylic, as we paint with acrylic, it tends to dry a few shades darker and duller, and I think in the respective distance, I kind of like that. It helps to kind of keep it rather muted, and it kind of helps to kind of lack a little bit of vibrancy, which I think is more important on the foreground. So with that in mind, I'm not really planning to put oil on top of these distant rocks here, but we're going to be adding our oil into the sky, and then obviously moving into the ocean here, and then into the foreground. So that's going to be how we're going to add our detail at this point on. Again, a very muted painting, and a very dark painting, so we're going to kind of keep to that theme as we work moving forward from this point on. So let's go ahead and get started with our oils. I think we're done with this painting. So that was a lot of fun, and I hope that some of the things I demonstrated there is helpful to you in creating your own work. So until next time, I'm looking forward to starting a brand new painting, and I'll try to think of something kind of new and exciting and fun, and hopefully you can tune in and join me for that. So thanks again so much, and we'll hopefully see you at the next video. Thanks a lot.